Hello, good morning. I'm Mr. Bolaji presenting to you today's social studies. The topic I'll be discussing is woo, and we are going to give you an exercise. Exercise is going to make up the is going to be made up of the previous class on United Nations and woo. Last class, Sarah, we treated UN, United Nations, where I told you United Nations was created in America in a place called San Francisco, and it was created to make the world a peaceful place. Under United Nations, I listed some organization under it. One of them is WHO. I listed WHO. I listed UNESCO, World Bank, FAO, Food and Drugs Organization. Today we are going to measure ourselves on WHO. What is the meaning of WHO? When was it created? How many members country are there? And why was it created? Let's have a look of the full details of WHO, please. Let's continue. WHO means World Health Organization. WHO means what? World Health Organization. This WHO I'm talking of is not the WHO you used to hear in English language. This WHO means if they ask you, do you know an organization called WHO? You tell them yes, WHO, World Health Organization. It is an organization under United Nations. Its priority were malaria, tuberculosis, venereal diseases plus women and children health, nutrition and sanitation. It is created on the 7th April 1948. That is why they celebrate Health Day every 7th of what April of every year. The Health Day is always 7th of because it is the day they created what WHO. The organization is made up of about 193 members. These WHO now are the ones that looks into any disease in the world. If they say one disease is coming up, one disease is always is on ground, WHO is the organization that will look after how they are going to cure it, or what is the drugs to use for it. Let's take for example the COVID-19, the coronavirus going on in the world today. WHO is the major organization that is looking after what are the drugs can we use to ameliorate or reduce or to eradicate or to use for this word illness to go. And I told you in the last class, I said there is an organization under WHO where we call them Center for Disease Control, CDC. That Center for Disease Control is the one that is going from one place to another to check, is this drug prescribed by these people, is it really working? What can we do to really make sure that this disease go or reduce in the country or in the world? In Nigeria, we have NCDC, Nigeria Center for Disease Control, which is going to look after the pandemic in Nigeria. So all these two organizations that I've called Center for Disease Control, Nigeria Center for Disease Control, they both belongs to what? WHO. WHO is the big umbrella under it. The bigger one is United World Nation. And WHO has about 193 countries. I told you we have more than 193 countries in the world. But the organization that has interest, the states that the country that has interest in United Nations and WHO are all 193 in numbers. We have about 250 countries in the world. So WHO has staff all over this country. About 150 countries WHO has staff. They have offices. They have offices in Nigeria. They have offices in virtually every place in the world. About 150 countries in the world WHO has their staff there. And they are just to look for the better health of every person in this world. Pray Allah makes it easy for you to read. Listen to this clip several times so you can answer the exercise being given to you. Let's go to the exercise question, please. What is the meaning of woo? What is the meaning of UN? When was UN created? When was who created? How many countries are there in UN? What is the meaning of who? How many countries are there in UN? We are going to round off of this class today. We are going to meet by the same time on Friday, inshallah. May Allah make it easy for every one of us, and may Allah crown our hardship with success. Try as much as possible not to make yourself be constituting nuisance to your mom. Always try as much as possible, your mom and your daddy, respect them and listen to them, and try as much as possible to put your work tidy and do the best out of the best. I pray Allah makes it easy for every one of you. Allah continues to assist your parents, assist every one of us to achieve our dream in this world and the year after. And Allah makes our dream come to reality. If you want to be a doctor, Allah makes it easy. If you want to be an engineer, Allah makes it easy. If you want to be a lecturer, Allah makes it. If you want to be a professor, Allah makes it. If you want to be the president of Nigeria, may Allah make it easy. May Allah put barakah in it. Well, Bismillah, Surah Al-Fatiha, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in, Ihdina Siratal Mustaqim, Siratal Ladzina an'amta alayhim, Ghayril Maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. Have a nice time and remain blessed. Bye.